Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here. This is AT&T Stadium, the home of the Dallas Cowboys. This is the voice, Timothy Miner, along with
Rusty the Ref.
And we are here to bring you live. Today, we're going to have 3 games. This is the first of the 3. Tonight, in this opening contest, we have got the California Sharks going to be taking on our Middle Tennessee Bulldogs, and it's going to be a good game. We got to go on a tour of the stadium. It's an amazing place here. Incredible. We're here at the home of the Dallas Cowboys, getting ready to.
We've been to press conference today.
Yeah, we've been in press conferences. I threw touchdown passes on the field.
Our players played with football with the kids out here on the field. It's been great.
I threw touchdown passes. I should come out of retirement. I mean, look at the form.
Yeah, you should. You should.
But I get hit one time. If I could get a line to protect me and I don't get hit, I'd be okay.
Where do you see the pass that I dropped?
Oh, yeah, that's a great one.
It was good. Right the numbers, both hands on it.
But anyways,
stood there.
Middle Tennessee Bulldogs will be wearing white tonight, and the lime green color team will be the California Sharks. Kickoff is coming up very soon, very shortly. I'm gonna switch cameras. We're gonna move the cameras around, so I'm sorry for that here, but we've been all over America doing wrestling shows and stuff like that. But this is a big time event here.
One of the biggest stadiums in the United States.
And Tim Miner Productions bringing you live stream here of semi-pro football from Dallas Cowboy Stadium. You could almost say that we've made it. But anyways, we've done a lot of shows, wrestling
we've
shows.
We've made it in the wrestling world.
And now we're doing the semi-pro football games. So you enjoy it today, and we're going to step out of the way. We're going to get it ready for action here. And Rusty, I am going to move this camera up.
And while Tim's moving the camera, let me inform you, I'm called Rusty the Ref because I am here to call this game better than any referee can call it on the field. I will make sure that Tim Miner will not be biased and prejudiced and whatever else in his calling. Well, Tim Miner needs you to, because he likes the Sharks.
Tim Miner needs you to move out of the way. They are from California. I'm a California.
He likes the Sharks.
I like all the teams from California. Now I'm rooting for the Middle Tennessee Bulldogs today because.
Oh well, we'll just call it any way we want to.
You got to cheer for the ones who brought you.
That's true.
You dance with the one
long ride home on the bus.
You don't dance with the wrong one who brought you. You have to back out, Rusty. Come on out around. Come on behind here so you can.
That is a long ride home on the bus with a bunch of guys that.
And I do apologize for camera moving right now, folks. We're trying to get it adjusted to where we need it for the game. Rusty, get your wire up under the. Okay, there we go. Here we go.
Right there's a good shot of one of the coaches. Walk across the field. LG Luther Gregory. He also coaches a team called the Dixon Chaos. Which you are officially part of that team, aren't you?
And Rusty, we're gonna have to switch sides. Hold on a second. I'm gonna have to walk around and you walk that way. There we go. And now, because I have got, and now we're gonna have to move this thing out of the way. You can put the notepad.
Excuse me a moment.
Grab that notepad, Rusty, so we'll have it for. And we're getting ready for kickoff here. We can put our notepad there.
We also need our binoculars, please.
They are in that bag right there if you want to grab the binoculars.
Okay.
We're not that far up. I can see, but.
Well, I want to make sure.
Rusty might have an issue with that.
I think.
You might need binoculars reading my writing there.
We have a.
Set to kick off here is kicker. And I wish they would have done the numbers in order. But Simon Hill, number 19, will be kicking off here, opening this game up for the.
Now we only have the Middle Tennessee Bulldogs.
Yeah, I only have the Middle Tennessee Bulldogs
so
roster.
Apologize to the other team.
We apologize for the other team if we can't we can't give you their names. Well, and I barely see their numbers. I mean. The numbers are in yellow or a goldish color, so it's gonna be hard to even call their numbers. But here we go, kickoff time here at Dallas Cowboy Stadium, and we are underway. And the kick is down to about the 10-yard line, fumbled but picked up by the Sharks, and he's going to take it back around the 34-yard line.
That was number 7 for the Sharks who attempted to catch it and picked it up and ran it for about 35 yards. So maybe you should fumble it every time.
And the Sharks will take over 1st and 10 from their own. I hadn't seen them place a ball down yet. Where's the ball at? Should be at about the 30.
Look where the referee is, the guy in the black shirt.
Somebody, yeah, but they need a football to play with. They're asking for a football. We got to play. We can't play the game without a football, folks. Come on.
Well, there is a kicking football, and then there is a playing football. Yeah. I found out there's a difference today.
Both teams in semi-pro, they bring their own footballs to use too. So,
do they inflate them or deflate them?
At the 35-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Sharks.
Well, it's not looking good for the Bulldogs at this point, Tim. 35-yard line right out of this slot. Here we go. Ball under center. So is the quarterback. And we got a flag on the team. First flag.
Legal procedure is the call, I believe. Yes, it is legal procedure.
On the Sharks.
It'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Sharks. So we're going to line up now for a. Well, where'd he go? He's going 10 yards. It should only be a 5-yard penalty. I think he went a little bit too far. Well, we don't have the. Well, and I believe that's an offside, so we're going to get it back here, but I believe he marked off too much yardage there.
Okay, referee.
Well, now he's putting 10 yards back on. Now, how did
10 yards for an offside?
Well, now he's moving all the way up to the 40.
They told us that we were having NFL rules. This so far,
that's not
NFL rules. This is make up the rules as you go. Wait, if I'm going to call this fair and balanced, I told you I could call it better than any referee out there on the field. And I've got Tim Miner to verify this. It was a blatant hit, helmet to helmet. Wrong game. Okay. Here we go. Ball being snapped, shotgun position, running back going up the middle, taken down.
We just saw a 10 yards for a false start and 15 yards for an offsides. That's somebody needs to go look at their rule book because that was not what we needed.
Definitely not. Oh. Okay, the Sharks are in a huddle.
Run up the middle, and it's going to be a loss of about 3. So I don't even know. I don't see anyone running the yard markers, so I'm not even sure what down it is right now. They've got me confused here. Oh, they called the personal foul on the Bulldogs. What they did on the offsides, I guess it was a personal foul.
Oh,
but they did put 10 yards on the false start. That was a wrong call on that. Here we go.
Do we have a timer's clock being kept?
It's probably been kept on the field. Here we go, and I believe it is. Someone has mentioned if I should put it on the Titantron. The Titantron doesn't have the game taking place, and there is a sack back to the 35-yard line, and I believe I'm not sure
that's where they started.
I believe it's 3rd down right now. I'm not quite sure. We don't have a chain game. We don't have anyone keeping it up at the scoreboard.
We do have a fight amongst the young Bulldogs down here. Fighting over a ball. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's
a little ADD. Fans like to know that stuff, Tim.
3rd and.
Well, quarterback in a shotgun.
And we got people posting stuff about the game.
They're telling us about it?
No, they're telling us something about the running back being a little bit fat.
Hey.
I don't want to go there. He is a little bit on the the quarterback is a big guy too.
Yeah. What do you see?
Snap back, and he is sacked again, and that's going to drop him back to the 32-yard line.
Okay.
And I believe that's going to bring up 4th down. I'm not sure. We need a change. We need somebody. Now I see it across there. They're not holding it straight though. It's 3rd down. That was 3rd down. I think. Is it 3rd down now?
Okay. Jim Miner, if they're going to keep sacking the quarterback, we're going to have to start yelling sack.
Okay, they're over there teaching the guy how to run the
Do you need the binoculars?
Well, I'm waiting for the guy to see. I believe it's 4th down. And I want to thank everybody that's joined us here. We got 141 people watching live here right now.
I think it's 5th down.
It is 4th down, and the punt is on.
142 live.
And who is that back there deep? What number is that? Is that? I believe that is.
Cannot see at this angle, but we'll tell you in a moment.
I believe it is the star running back.
And he's coming around. Got the 30, got the 35, got the 40, got the 45, got the 50. There's a flag on the play. We almost had it, Tim Miner.
I don't know why we're shaking, or my camera's shaking so much here. I don't
Might be me. I'll try not to move.
Yeah, you're going to have to be still there. I believe it's the platform we're on. It's kind of, I stepped off the platform, but if I do that, I'm going to have to back up the camera a little bit. So here we go. It will be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. But the penalty was on the Bulldogs. It's going to back them up. It's going to back them on up.
Wow. 25, 20, no, the 20-yard line.
Back to the 20-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line for the Bulldogs. And we got people out there saying it's going to be a touchdown on the first drive. Let's see if the Bulldogs can do that. Here at Dallas Cowboys Stadium, AT&T Stadium, home of the Dallas Cowboys, your quarterback, Rusty, what number is that at quarterback? Number 2. Number 2 is Zachary Ducker, and he completes the pass over here to the right, number 16.
That was also the return man.
Billy Bailey, the tight end.
I thought he was.
No, it was number 18. Excuse me, we had the wrong
18.
number. And then we do apologize. We had to write the roster down because they didn't have the roster ready for me before the game started, and that is Jared Robinson.
Let's don't throw him under the bus, Tim.
Well, I mean, we don't have it in order, so we're kind of tracking down the names here. Here we go, 2nd down, or did he get the second down and about? I'm going to say about 5. And there's a bad snap picked up by Ducker. Ducker going to roll to the right, and he's going to heave it downfield wide open. Oh!
What a miss! What a throw!
And did you hear the crowd in the stadium echo?
That was us.
Oh, he dropped that ball. Who was that intended for? Was that number 24? What was that? Was it 24 that dropped that?
Yes.
No, that kid wouldn't be 24. He was. I couldn't see what number that was. All I know, it was a drop pass. It's going to be 3rd down and about 5 now for the Bulldogs. And here we go, 3rd and 5 from the 25-yard line here. Ducker is your quarterback. Deep. There is I believe there's a timeout on the field. Is that number 0 back there, Rusty? There is a timeout on the field.
Yes, no, 0.
Number 0 was deep in the backfield. That is Sanchez Holder from Gallatin, Tennessee.
He's the kicker.
No, Sanchez Holder is the running back.
Sorry.
He's from Gallatin, Tennessee, where I went to high school at. And he was out there deep in that formation. Not sure if he'll come out there deep in the formation this time or not. But that is the first time out by the Middle Tennessee Bulldogs.
line back up. Quarterback in the shotgun. Going to take the snap. He's got the snap. Holds on to it this time. Flag on the play. Beautiful. We have got it. We're going home. We're taking it all the way. And the Bulldogs have scored, Tim Miner. We've got the first touchdown. Whoever prophesied earlier, they hit it right on the nose.
Completes the pass.
But there's a flag.
Is there a flag on the play?
Flag on the play. That was number 0 that did that.
Oh, they're waving off the flag.
That was their
touchdown sense.
Running back.
Who called it? I need your help on that.
The running back?
No, was it number 0? He didn't catch it. It was a wide receiver.
Oh, the wide receiver? I'm sorry, I missed that. I thought it was the running back went out for the pass, who was Sanchez Holder.
We have 3 games scheduled for today. The next game up, the Bulldogs will play the Colorado Pirates in the second game.
Why was it not a touchdown?
It was a touchdown going.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I lost
lined up
track.
for the extra point. Okay, and it was a bad snap, and
number 3 is a defensive back, so evidently he's playing both ways.
So the extra point is no good.
And the kickoff team coming out. Defensive going in.
I'm not sure. We're not getting a good, clear picture on when we zoom in. I apologize, folks. We will upload. I'm actually recording with a device with a HD camera, which I cannot use to do live stream with. Because of the setup I have here at Texas Stadium, I wasn't able to do all the setup that I needed to do. And so we will put that video up on YouTube later. It will also have the commentary with it, along with, we've got it recording at the same time. So we do apologize. We are trying to bring you the best quality that we can, and using what we can here with what we was able to set up here. Kick back to about the 15-yard line. And return by the Sharks is out to the 40-yard line. And there is a flag down again.
I think it might have been a face mask, but I'm not sure. I couldn't exactly see amongst all the mix. Actually, Tim, I'm very impressed with this whole setup the Dallas Cowboys have here, or the stadium has here. You can buy a ticket for a tour. They give you a guided tour, or you can take your own tour. See the locker rooms. You learn a lot of different stats. Like I learned that the Statue of Liberty can sit in this dome. That's amazing. I think they might have to open it personally, but that's what the tour guy said. I'm going to stop here a moment because the action's starting. Ball under center.
Sharks beginning at the 45-yard line of the Bulldogs.
Center on the
so
ball.
They're going to have a short field to go this series. Of course, they didn't have any positive yards last time. And there is a pass, and the route was almost jumped there by the defensive back, and the defensive back almost took an interception, but I believe it is completed, and it's going to be about a 4-yard gain. It's going to be second down and about 6 from the 41-yard line.
Number 15 is the defense back that stopped the play.
Okay, thank you. The TD was Ravion Wade. Had a knee injury in 2017. Thank you for reporting it. We couldn't see the number. I wish we'd have been able to get a little bit closer from where we are recording from. But this was the only place we could get an outlet, so we do apologize. We were hoping to be closer. That's why I believe when we zoom in, it's not a clear picture like we need. And quarterback keeper, and he is going to get maybe back to the line of scrimmage, if that. He might have lost a yard on it. I
bet you gives it away next time.
It's going to be third down. And about 7 now for the California Sharks. And I cannot see the numbers on the Sharks uniforms. They are lime green with a yellow colored number. They should have gone with a dark number. For all of us people up here that's way up here and cannot see.
We are talking a 75-man team roster here, aren't we? For the Bulldogs. However, they're playing 2 games. So all these guys will be used.
Another timeout on the field. And I'm not sure who called the timeout. I didn't see the referee point in either direction. So we do have a timeout on the field. It's going to be third down. Third down and 7 for the Sharks. And I don't know anything about their kicker, if they've got a good kicking game. Okay, no. Oh, that was the end of the first quarter. Okay, that's what, it was not a timeout. We don't have a scoreboard going here, and we do apologize, folks, for that.
That is why
end of the first quarter. We do apologize. We need somebody to text us or send us a message when it's over with. I couldn't tell you how much time was left. We got people calling the score, 42-0.
By the way, Tim Miner, it appears there's no number 4, so if you want to go in. Let's see, once again, center.
Okay, here we go. Start of the second quarter, third down and 7 for the California Sharks.
The California Sharks rotund quarterback is sacked. Yes!
Yes, down at the 49-yard line.
That the third sack of the evening?
It looked like a read option type play, and he held on to the ball, and he was sacked immediately. They have negative yardage so far.
And 3 sacks, I believe.
Well, so far, the defense of the Bulldogs has been in charge of this game. And the Sharks are out here to punt. Deep. Do you have the
there
number?
Goes the punt. The good punt. It's all not in the end zone, but down around the 5. Good run back. We're on the 30. We're on the 40. We're on the 50. We're on the 55. The 40. 45. 50,
I believe they're going to get
somewhere
a face
40
mask on that.
to 35-yard line. And a flag got called right at the end of the play. Did you catch who it was?
And if I'm not mistaken, that was number 3, Randall Smith. Is that who was returning that?
We are going to have to ask these young men to put their hair up under their helmets. It was the 21, about the 21-yard line, Tim.
No, it was Randall Smith, but he's now after the penalty. We're going to be set up at the 21-yard line.
I'm impressed.
And they called him for the face mask. Got the penalty. Now they're at first and 10 from the 21-yard line. And drop down in the backfield for a loss. Is Sanchez Holder. So back to the 32-yard line. That was a 11-yard loss on that play. Going to bring up second and long. Need to get down to the 11-yard line for a first down. And there's a timeout. Quarterback Zachary Ducker calls the timeout. And I believe that will be the second timeout of the half for the Bulldogs. Now, I don't have any information on the California Sharks. I'm not sure how good of a team they are. I'm not really sure. Here we go. Second down. Ducker.
Double flags there. 3 flags thrown. Now, why can't we have these kind of referees for NFL playoffs? All 3 of the referees saw that play and threw a flag.
Flag on the play. And I wish the referees would turn and give us a signal on what they were calling. That was Sanchez Holder on the carry. Did he give us a call?
So it appears the head referee is in a black shirt to distinguish, I guess.
Well, it was against the Sharks. So we're going to go second down again here. Might have been offsides, I believe.
Well, then they would have just declined it.
Well, no, they didn't decline the offside. Why would you decline the offsides, Rusty? Come on.
Well, they got a yardage on it.
No, they didn't get enough yards. And you get to play the down over. Here we go, second down. Ducker back, throws the pass, wide open.
Touchdown.
Touchdown down the middle of the field. Can you see that number? Is that
number 11?
Ravion Wade, that's his second touchdown of the day.
Yes, number 11. Congratulations.
Ravion Wade with 2 touchdowns on the day now. And here we go with the extra point. Where's the kicker at? Simon Hill out here to kick the extra point. And the Sharks look like they weren't even ready for that.
And it's
extra
good.
Point is good. It's 13-0 now in favor of the Bulldogs. What number is Stedman wearing tonight?
7 is Romeo Gilbert.
No, Stedman. He's wearing number. Stedman Bell is wearing number 13 tonight.
And he's playing wide receiver at present. Wide receiver and quarterback. He will probably play quarterback in the second game they play. I'm sure all these guys are going to get to play something here tonight because that's why there's so many of them. They're playing 2 games. Do you realize if the Bulldogs just decide to keep the freshmen on the field, they'd always have freshmen on the field tonight. Full roster.
From what I understand, the Bulldogs have not lost a game in only lost 3 games in the last 3 years.
Yes, I believe that was. I've got it written down here.
And they try an onside kick.
It's 30.
And it doesn't go 10 yards.
They're 35-2, Tim Miner. The Bulldogs.
Over the last 2 years, but it was like we only lost 3 in the last 3 or 4 years, something like that.
Yeah. They've had one game where they scored 86 points. That might be tonight. Might beat that.
I don't know, with the running clock, it's going to be hard to do that.
You say they played the game without a running clock?
No, they've got a running clock tonight, so.
But they have played one without it?
All right, Sharks take over 1st and 10. And they're going to have another short field to start with. They're going to start at their own 40, or at the Bulldogs 43-yard line. Number 12 goes in motion, handoff coming around, and he's got a
run going.
He get around the edge. He tried to get around the edge, but the Bulldogs there quickly to close that out.
The short of that is clock cleaned.
By number 25.
The clock was cleaned right there. Oh, man. It's about the 35.
Number 25 with the tackle, Ernest Ramsey. Be second down now. I believe they're back at the original line, or they might have gained a yard on that, about a half a yard. What they gained. Quarterback back, throws. Oh, close to being intercepted.
That was a hard hit too. Did you hear that?
Number 42 almost come up with the interception. Tacoma C almost got an interception there. I believe the thud you heard was the ball hit him in the chest.
Oh, it was a thud for sure. I thought it was the bodies hitting.
Here we go, 3rd down. And 9 for the California Sharks. They got their. Oh, he might have went off sides. There's a delay handoff and a big gain for the Sharks.
This is the first positive yardage they've got.
This is the first positive yardage that they've had in the game.
So good. We're going to have a game. It is official. The game has started for the Sharks.
Yeah, they're probably not going to gain any yardage on this next play, Rusty.
Well, I believe the Bulldogs have got their 3rd string in now.
Oh, no, they ain't got no 3rd stringers out there.
Well, that's true.
Here we go. It is 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line for the California Sharks.
Evidently, the Bulldogs are a well-coached group of young men.
There's the handoff again. Coming around
He's
this
going to
edge,
go. No.
and he doesn't get around the corner.
Number 3. Look at that low center of gravity he's got.
Number 33 makes the tackle.
Come on, I'm not down there looking him in the eyeball, but I'd say he's close to the 5-foot mark.
Ladarius Bailey on the tackle.
He's built like a wrecking ball. Number 3.
Oh, you talking about for the California Sharks?
Yeah, he's one of those short running backs that nobody can see run behind him.
I wish we could have got another level down for the video purposes, but I may at halftime move down there with the camera they're mainly using and see if we can get a better shot for you folks out there.
That would be good.
We may work on that at halftime. That might be our halftime show. Moving the camera. Back to pass, and that was no one was even in the vicinity of the area. I don't think there's a penalty flag down.
Well, that's good too. The Sharks quit getting penalties.
Third down here for the Sharks. And I don't know what the delay is all about. It's going to be third, about 6. And there's a timeout on the field. After the big delay, we get a timeout. So we're going to be at 3rd and 6 when we come back and resume play. The ball sitting on the 25-yard line of the Bulldogs as the Sharks are trying to drive in, cut into this lead that the Bulldogs have jumped out to. 13-0. Who scored the touchdowns? What number was he?
Who?
One that scored the touchdown.
11. Number 11.
Yeah.
He is Ravion Wade.
Yeah, Ravion Wade has scored both touchdowns for the Bulldogs here in the first half. 13-0 lead by the Bulldogs here. And like I said, the Sharks are trying to drive in to get on the scoreboard. They haven't yet found a way to stop the Bulldogs offense. The Bulldogs have scored on both possessions. So I don't see them stopping them on the next possession either. You know, they're going to have to do something, make some kind of adjustment on defense if they're going to stop the Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs have been controlling this game on the defensive side of the ball. A couple of big plays on this drive for the Sharks to put them at the 25-yard line. It's time for the Bulldogs to step up, and there they go. They step up, get a sack, back to the 31-yard line. Kind of felt like that was coming because the Bulldogs, this team is here to play, and they're pumped up about that. Quarterback sacked back to the 30-yard line, and that's going to bring up.
We've got some excitement going on here from the fans.
There's an official timeout. Third down, I believe. Where are those binoculars? I can't see nothing. I thought it was 4th down, but – 4 But it is.
Now, when Tim pulls those binoculars down, I'll try to get a camera shot of him because he's going to have 2 black rings around his eyes.
It is
I
third
fixed
down.
them for him.
And, oh no, it's fourth down. They're going to go for the field goal.
Good luck with that camera shot now. I messed up and told him. Going to try for a field goal. They could be putting points on the board. It looks like number 13 is their field goal kicker. That's their quarterback as well. Number 15. Number 15.
Okay, here we go.
He's started to say he's pretty close to that holder. He better back up some, and he did.
Number 15 on to try to kick a field goal here.
Oh, fumble and a run and a sack.
And the tackle, it was not a sack, it's a fumble and a loss of yardage. The tackle made by number 25 there.
The holder number 7 for the Sharks made the fumble and made the recovery and then got tackled.
And I don't have a number 25 listed on here. The number 25 made the tackle.
There are 2 number 23s, by the way.
But here we go. Here we go, Bulldogs, 1st and 10. I need a cameraman, Rusty. That's the problem. I need a cameraman.
Can't get near that stuff. I don't know nothing about machinery. Flag
on
thrown.
the play. Pass upfield. And just a bit overthrown by Ducker.
Number 3.
Randall Smith was the intended receiver. And Ducker just overthrew it a little bit. There is a flag on the play. I'm not sure what the penalty is for.
It was thrown before any of the action really started. So maybe somebody called somebody's a name or something. Yo mama. Not my mama, yo mama. Hey, it's somebody's mama. No? Well, they're calling each other names. I can call her names too. I don't know what it is.
Okay, somebody give me a penalty. Tell me what you did.
It was on the Sharks. And I was right. He did say
might have been
something.
offsides, I believe.
He said something about the quarterback's mama.
No, it was offsides.
Well, you have your opinion. I have mine.
It's not wrestling.
There's going to be a big rumble here in a minute. Right up the middle. I predict. Running back up the middle. Well, I missed that. Quarterback falling back. He's
Ducker
scrambling
rolls to the
around.
right.
He's the flag thrown and got to the 40. Looks like he might have got a first down.
And there is another flag on the play. We're going to get a holding. I'm not sure what the penalty is going to be. It is a holding. Holding is the penalty against the Bulldogs. Going to mark it off. Make sure you don't mark off too many yardage again. Like I said at halftime, we're going to try to move the camera up and try to get a closer view for you folks. I do apologize. And then I'm going to have to go with just a wide screen on the other camera because it'll have to stay up here in this area. Anyways, here we go. Snap back to Ducker. And there's another penalty flag on the play. And the receiver, I don't think ran the right. I think he was supposed to go down and out. And he cut in. And there is An incompletion, but the flag down on the play, I'm going to say it's probably offsides.
I'm still going with name calling.
Offsides on the Sharks. Ducker at quarterback drops back, steps up in the pocket, going deep.
Little too deep.
Incompletion.
Lady Liberty wasn't there to catch that Hail Mary. Trying to score one before the halftime, looks like.
And we are at the half. 13-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. And stay with us. We will continue to run live. We're going to try to get you a closer view, folks. So we'll be back with you in just a few moments. All right, Rusty. Hold that. You have to walk with me. Walk with me and carry both our mics and carry the names. We're going to go down and sit in these seats down here.
What's a tripod?
No.
Yeah, you're going to set it on something, aren't you?
I was going to hold it, and that way I can go back and forth with it. Okay. We're going to try that. But walk down here, we're going to see if we can get a better picture. Pull your wire up a little bit. Okay, I got mine. That's fine.
Oh, yeah. It'll be brighter, too. We'll be able to see their numbers with our eyes.
And we may have to bring the tripod down here.
I think you can. Set it right there.
If we do that,
make one leg shorter.
Go to the right. Go to the second seat. Right here. All right. You go ahead and sit down, Rusty.
You want me to get the tripod?
View. If you're out there watching, somebody give me a thumbs up if that's a better view for y'all. If it is, I'm going to bring the tripod down here and do a better shot from it.
It is a better view for me. That is, matter of fact, this is a great. See, we can see those little kids' numbers perfect. It's WrestleMania down here at halftime. They have had all kinds of things that they do. They do a little bit of everything in the stadium. Oh, soccer. They've had, once again, all grades of soccer here from
this is as far down as I can get. I'm down to the front of the Westplex in front of me. This is the front seats of this level.
Like, and they do all grades of soccer up through pros. They've had, or at least that one of the pro groups of soccer.
Okay, we're going to go with this view. Rusty, hold that mic and hold my lapel. Mic. Hold that out there so people can still see the stadium while I go get.
Now you'll notice all these empty seats. That's because everybody went to get refreshments at halftime. But this is a big place, folks. This is a big place. I've been, of course, to the Tide Stadium and a few others, but I haven't been to a dome, and the dome makes it. It's big, but it's because you're under roof. You know, it just got a different feel to it. course, there's the star of the Dallas Cowboys, who, I'm not really a fan of. Actually, I could be, but all you Dallas Cowboy fans won't let me be. It makes it hard to cheer for them because of you. Sharks are coming across to this side of the field now as we're getting ready to start the second half. Oh, I'm sorry, they're going to their locker room. Going to their locker room. Gives a good shot of these Warriors. Now, don't count them out. They fought real hard. Remember, the Bulldogs have only lost 2 games out of 35 games, so and they're also in the TSA and in the TGFL leagues. Oh wait, that's the Middle Tennessee Bulldogs, is it?
Hold on. He's good.
Yeah. Hold that a minute. They've hosted WrestleMania here. The great halftime performers like George Strait. I'll just stop there. It's a big concert area. Now, Tim Miner, you did call and record and YouTube Live.
No, we had an orange-white game.
Oh. Well, are these some of those players that's down here with?
Some of them did. They played in the. Oh, that's not recording right now up there.
Well, thank you for telling me.
You can
Should I turn the battery off?
Just.
Okay. We are. And we're working out kinks. When you go to the etc., we can see their numbers from this angle too. See, is there a way you can give out the link and send it to?
I know we did something like that before, and they.
Because this is
copyright.
This belongs to the network here, so probably not.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have a roster beforehand instead of us in the parking lot writing numbers down for people.
Well, it'll be.
I mean, it's hard to get anything ready when we don't.
The other team was supposed to give us their players as well.
Oh yeah.
That should have happened. So we can't give them credit when they really, when they really deserve it. Do you know there's 2 number 23s?
Yeah.
And are there really 2 23s? There are on our sheet.
They just can't be on the field at the same time.
I don't think either one has been on the field yet. Ricky Jackson, Hollywood. When he gets out there, is he going to wear that bling thing he wears around his neck? Greedy team or something like that? I bet he does. We'll be able to pick him out. This is defense and defensive.
The Middle Tennessee Bulldogs. Two touchdowns in the first half by wide receiver number 11, Ravion Wade. Ducker hit him long and early in the first quarter on the first drive. And on the second drive, hit him across the middle, going from left to right, right across the middle and into the end zone for a touchdown. And that's the only, but they had a third possession right before the half, but the third possession ended with the half in, and it was a heave towards the goal line by Ducker. Bird on a third touchdown, but overthrew his guy just a little bit. And for the second half, Bulldogs wearing white with purple helmets, 6-1 of the jerseys.
Here. Whoa! Kenny Chesty,
ADD. Pay attention to the game.
Is on the Tron now, and everybody's waving red flags at him, even the cowgirls. Oh, wow. So, the football players are back out here. Boy, there's some big old boys.
First half, pretty much completely dominated by the Bulldogs.
Who's number 52? It's Jeffrey Patterson. He's going to be he's a chunk. He'll probably go 350. Number 92. I can't see the list. This is going to be so much better, Tim Miner. We can really see them here. Well, and there is no 92.
Gotta love the way we get the rosters.
Yeah. Let's see. 30.
Makes us feel like we don't know what we're doing, huh?
Well, having fun, that's for sure.
Sharks get off to start this second half.
Different ones of the Bulldogs players that we got to meet. It's just
been doing this for years.
What's Michael saying?
Say we don't know. It's the setup that we were given. We were in my setup here.
Don't have a table.
Don't have rosters from one team, and the other team didn't turn the roster into until we got in the parking lot. They were just yelling their names and the numbers. So.
Oh, by the way, if you don't like what we're doing, feel free to turn it off. Go watch ESPN. So they have a lady, one of the officials is a lady, presuming she's a lady.
Well, they're bringing the chain over to this side. This half, I guess they found someone over on this side to work it.
Oh, it's the coach. Coach Ricky's going to hold it.
He's the owner.
Oh, owner, okay.
He's the owner.
He's going to hold it. No, he's going to throw it down on the ground, okay? We don't need no stinking mile markers here. Mile markers? Ooh. They got to get some first, I understand. So the big question is, do we have somebody here smart enough to hold a stick up in the air? We're looking. I've done that before.
On an outside kick. I don't think it went 10 yards.
But the Sharks have got it.
But he didn't touch it. If he stepped up and touched it, they gave it to him.
The Sharks may be going to do something.
Kick.
And
I need to run here and start.
you know how the percentage that are caught by the team who kicks it. It's amazing. Well, that's the way to take things under control. Put the ball back in your hands. And the ball being approached by the center. Their way we're making some substitutes or getting somebody out. Had too many men on the field. And a little lackadaisical getting off too. No. Now somebody back on the field. For such a good first play on that kick, didn't look like they know what they're doing now. We've never done it before, so what do we do now? Okay, no penalty. They called a timeout. They called a timeout, and the team that called a timeout was the Sharks, and their players got mad. What are you doing? Well, it's obvious they had too many players on the field, and then they didn't have enough players on the field, so they need to call a timeout.
Well, I noticed with a lot of the semi-pro football teams, there's a lot of delay of games. We did a game a while back, and I bet there were 15, 20.
Are you allowed to say something negative?
Delay of games. Well, I mean, say it was just a lot of them are not.
I'm just thinking what I did.
I have a clock down here telling them, how much time they've got left. But some of them just take their swing. We're going to get that play call in and get it moving. I'm sitting there, one game, y'all.
Take their time. However, they appear to be doing and calling the game. Center.
And he recovered his own fumble there.
Number 4, the quarterback, caught the ball. I don't know, he sort of joggled it and then right down. Flopped down on it. He needs to hold on to that like it's an Oreo or a Twinkie or something, a donut. Once again, center approaches the ball. Guards pointing around.
There's a handoff, and it is a loss once again back to the 32-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd and long for the Sharks, and here we go with the negative yardage.
I believe that's what the guards were pointing at. Block in.
I think they gave him a favorable spot on there. I think he was back at the 28-yard line, but they spotted at the 30-yard line.
Well, you know.
All right, Sharks back up on the ball.
We can see the downs real good now. 3rd down.
Shotgun formation. Run back to each side. There's a snap. Quarterback been pressured. Rolls out to his left. Going to be dragged down, and he's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. There was a fumble at the end, but I believe he was already down before the ball came out, and he's going to be stopped on about the 29-yard line.
He didn't do a bad job of scrambling. He just didn't get any positive yards.
And it is going to be 4th down, I believe, here.
Because he ran about 15 yards right there. They were after him like a rabbit after a beagle.
Fourth down. Punt team out here for the Sharks.
Quarterback taking a snap. No, the kicker. Punter, I'm sorry. There's a flag. Ball hit the ground, but he almost got to do a
penalty flag up before the snap.
Yeah.
Offsides is the call against the Bulldogs. It's not going to give them a first down. All right, here we go with the 4th down and punt team in and
to do it again.
Who's that back deep there? Is that?
Tell you in a moment. Good punt that time. There's number 15 that is blocking. We're going to the house. We've got it. It is there. Woo! Touchdown. Bulldogs. Number 11 was doing the blocking. And number
3.
Number 3 looks like a calf let out of the barn there. Now that's the way to celebrate. Number 3 is Randall Smith. He's a defensive back.
Somebody called him something, a nickname earlier. That's what Bebe Smith. That's what I was looking for.
Bebe. It is interesting. He's listed as a defensive back. Oh, yeah, you know why? Because he's a defensive back.
But he's a defensive back, and
he just intercepted the ball and ran it for a touchdown.
No, it was a punt return, Rusty.
I got to keep up.
Yeah.
Well, I got all excited. Okay.
Extra point coming up. We got 2 number 19s on the roster. But this is Simon Hill, the kicker, out here to do the kicking.
Let's see if we're going to go
extra point. What's the referee? The referee's over there. That's what the delay is, folks. It is 19-0 Bulldogs. Go for the 2-point conversion, completion. No, in the end zone, he got it. That's big number 75, or was that? Oh boy, and he punts the ball.
25 is on the bottom of the page there.
Yeah, that's Mosley, Chris Mosley. Me and him talked about that. If he scored a touchdown, would he be punting the ball away?
And he did. And he is a lineman, isn't he?
Yeah, lineman, but he lined up as a
tight end.
As a tight end on the end of the line there, so he was an eligible receiver. And it is now 21-0 in favor of the Bulldogs.
So they got 2 on that. Good deal.
What did they call?
Tell me again, the number 75.
Hold on a second. There's a discussion down there whether or not that was good or not.
Why?
As an eligible receiver or not.
Oh.
I believe I never saw a penalty come out. They should have thrown saw a flag hit the field. So
I'll be all right. We're
Well, I think he'll be ready for it right now.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure
Whether or not they're
be.
ready for it or not, they might not be able to stop it.
Yeah, maybe that's what I was
They haven't stopped
getting at.
anything the Bulldogs have tried yet.
That was a beautiful play. But kudos to the referees for getting it right. Going back and
The
doing
extra
things.
point is going to be good. He barely made it through the upright. It is good. So now it's 20-0. Excuse me. We'd said it was 21-zip earlier, but it's 21-0 in favor of the Bulldogs.
Let's see.
Wait a second. There's another flag on the play.
Once again, it is kudos to a referee. He will see that something wrong happened and make it right. I know we're here, part of the Bulldog staff, but once again, it didn't happen right. It needed to happen right. I would have thrown a flag.
They called on that flag. Referee being very vocal out there.
He's a little bit disturbed. Talking to some coaches. The owner comes out.
Okay, the referee. I'm not sure what he's calling, but he needs a referee shirt.
In particular, the head referee. Used to keep one in the car all the time.
Okay, they called hands to the face. It's declined. Extra point good. Let's move on. We just took 10 minutes for an extra point, folks.
Well, once again, it needs to be done right. No matter how much
in favor
time
of the
it took.
Bulldogs. And if I'm not mistaken, we are closing in towards the end of the third quarter. And I believe it's a running clock. But I'm sorry, folks, we do not have a scoreboard running. So it's hard for us to tell you how much time. We don't have a scoreboard to show you the score. But we do know the score is 20-0 in favor of the Bulldogs.
Boy.
Bulldogs set to kick off. Number 19, Simon Hill, set to kick off. Kick down the middle of the field. Going to be taken back here on the left-hand side.
Good run. Got up to the 40.
To the 40-yard line. And I still can't see their numbers. Their numbers
number 5.
Number 5 with the return there. We don't have a roster for them. Sorry, folks. Can't give you a name if I don't have one. First and 10 for the Sharks from the 40-yard line.
This really is neat, what's happening right here. You got guys who, they, for whatever reason, they didn't get to go to college, or they didn't want to go to college, or they did go to college but didn't make the pros, and yet they still got a place to play, and they play it for the love of the game. It just takes me aback. These are, you got guys out here with wives and kids and working a job, take their vacation time to come and play this. That's dedication. It's not they're playing it because they get paid millions of dollars a year for it, or $100,000 a game. They're here to. There we go.
There's a
handoff to. Whoa.
In on the tackle. 42 had him by the legs.
Well, is that number 21, I believe? It's the running back.
Tacola C.
He did a good job running. He was just covered with white shirts. Once
on
again,
that tackle.
For I love it.
Second down from the 39-yard line. This
would be a great place for a scout to be right now.
Once again, end of the quarter. I knew the quarter was getting close to being over because I just had a feeling.
Is the referee going to yell at us again?
We go to the fourth quarter. And your score right now, 20-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. They've come in here to AT&T Stadium, home of the Dallas Cowboys, and they've pretty much scored on every possession other than the possession at the end of the first half where the clock ran out on them. I do agree there, Mr. Johnson. The referee wasting a lot of time there off of that running clock. You know, we spent 10 minutes with an extra point down here.
But he was getting it right. But he could have stopped the clock. Right?
Yeah, you could have stopped the clock, or
he should have added on because of his conversation. You're right.
Or if it's not going to affect the outcome of the extra point, don't worry about calling it. If you're not going to add it to the kickoff, don't worry about calling that extra penalty. And there's sort of a mix up there in the backfield. I'm not sure what he was trying to. That looked like the old crossbuck play. That
double reverse, or
no? He did a fake handoff to both running backs on each side of him.
Well, it worked on me,
and he was sacked for a big loss there. And once again, the Bulldogs.
It worked on me because I was lost.
Defense coming up big.
I was actually watching it and I was lost until I saw him laying on the ground. Well,
folks,
that's the fourth.
We have a saved link for the second game of today for the Bulldogs. I'm going to switch cameras, so it's not going to come up. That link may not work. You may have to go and try just go to Timothy Miner YouTube page, because I want a better shot than what we got here, and I want to use a better camera in this second game, and I'm going to try to do that.
And another sack. That's about five.
Who was
no, 6.
Number. Who was in there?
He has his jersey rolled up in the front. But I can't see his. Tell you what, he's a big guy. Number 12 was in on it too.
Back there, along with number 12.
That's why I was watching 12.
Oh, I knew I didn't have him on.
There's not a number 4 on
my roster, and he makes a sack.
There wasn't one. Maybe he's
killing me, man.
28 or 23. Credits to
shotgun formation. Number 4 back to pass, throws it deep, and it is broken up right there at midfield, or a little past midfield, right on the 40-yard line. Incomplete pass, and it is going to bring up a 4th down, and I'm sure the punt team will be coming out.
Almost intercepted.
The Dogs are leading 20-0 right now. 20-0. Here at the beginning of the 4th quarter.
Ball being placed looks like to be about the
29-yard line. Yeah, it is 4th down. Or was that 4th down? That was 4th down. I believe they went for it. They did not have the marker right on the sidelines. They had it at 3rd down. So we do apologize.
Okay.
See, that's something we can't control. We don't have a scoreboard.
Well, we do have our junior Bulldogs over here.
He didn't change it. He had it on 3rd down. Man, we're not going to hold him accountable. He's only, 10 years old?
Yeah, so.
But there's the handoff to number 4, who we don't have a name on, and he's going to rumble down to, touchdown? He's going to get down to the 4-yard line, what they're going to put him at.
Very close.
Why do we not have number 4 on our roster? Do anybody out there know who number 4 is?
Well, the second game we need to know that. I believe we have him listed as
there's a penalty. 23. There was a flag on the play anyway. He was running a lot like Romeo Gilbert. But Romeo Gilbert's supposed to be wearing number 7. Was that Romeo? He must have switched numbers on us. We've got Romeo listed as number 7. He was running, looked like Romeo running with the ball.
I think that's probably what happened.
That's the problem. Romeo Gilbert is wearing number 4. We know Romeo played for the Chaos.
Well, that's who it's going to be now.
And there's a handoff to Romeo Gilbert once again, and he's going to be tripped up out here after gave him about 3 or 4, maybe he might have got 3 on it. Tackled by the shoestrings by number 7 there, I believe, who made the tackle.
He's also, when he plays defense, he plays safety.
Well, I see a 7 on the sidelines, but that don't look like Romeo on the sidelines because Romeo's got the long hair. So somebody, 7 and Romeo.
He's not built like Romeo either. He's tall and thin, and Romeo's.
So Romeo, we're going to go with Romeo Gilbert. That's who number 4 is because we've seen him play for the Chaos, and that looks like him. He's got the long hair, and he's running like him. Reminds me of Todd Gurley. Good check down, but the receiver was covered. Incomplete pass. Zachary Ducker's pass is incomplete over to the right. Intended from Mike Hendricks. Or who do you have as number 1?
Corvan Booker. Or Corvan Booker.
Oh, we've got 2 number 1s. I'm sitting there giving
another number 1?
Yeah, Mike Hendricks playing linebacker has got number 1s. What number? That's what they have on here. Right down here, yep, on the left-hand side. I'm sitting there calling his name out. So that one was intended for
wide receiver is Corvan Booker.
That was intended for Booker, the last pass.
I'm glad they gave you the numbers. Nice
There's
pass.
A complete pass. Nice pass there. Down to the 25.
It was a bullet.
Oh, they're saying the ball hit the ground. It was incomplete. Ducker's pass incomplete.
I wouldn't have gone with that. I think he got it. If you'll run an instant replay back there, we'll see. I know. Let's go with what the referee said.
There's a snap, kind of high snap.
Oh!
Down the middle, incomplete. Overthrown.
Look at that safety, I believe it is. Once again, he's not a very tall fellow. I believe that's one of the running backs.
Pass was intended for Booker once again. Is that his right? Booker, is that the name? Corvan Booker, yeah. And folks, we do apologize if we're not getting the names right because we don't have a list of names and numbers in order, and we've got several players with the same numbers.
And once again,
and we don't have a spotter out here either.
And for
when I do this for Gallatin High School, we've got a spotter. We know,
And for our critic,
got the number being whispered in my ear, and here I don't have that. There's
critic.
A snap. Back to pass.
Oh, he's on the run. He's got it.
Going to get down to about the 15-yard line.
He ran that thing too. No sliding. No running out of bounds.
Okay, someone has told us that the number 4 running back is Raheem. Okay, we need to figure out what number
some of the things we could do before the next
Romeo
game.
is. I need one of these coaches to give me a. I have to make a phone call during after. And I'm how much time's left in the game, but we do know that 20-0 here in the fourth quarter over the California. And immediately after this game, about 30 minutes after this game, we will have Romeo's number 7, but we have number 7 down there that's got.
That's what you had said earlier.
Okay, I do see another number 7 down there. Silence. There's number 7 up in front of him, but I only got a, no. I got a D Baker. Number 7 in front of him. They're right in front of each other on the sideline.
7 beside 16.
There's a 7 with his hair down. Over. Number 7's listed. Okay. So that's Raheem. We didn't get a name for Abdullah. Raheem Abdullah, I believe. For number 4.
No, it's Romeo Gilbert.
No, that's not Romeo. Romeo's down here on the sideline. Sidelines. That's who he looked like, Romeo, with the long hair. But Romeo's down here on the number 7. I saw that.
Do you have a name for number 9?
The other name is Raheem Muhammad. Is number 4. Raheem Muhammad is number 4. Thank you out there, viewers. You've been a big help. Yeah, I finally saw on the sidelines Romeo on the. So I only saw one number 7, and there's
number 4.
Number 4 going into the end zone.
Boy,
there's a flag on the play.
So give a name there for number 9.
Armstrong, defensive end, Twan Armstrong.
Tom? Twan.
Flag on the play. We're going to bring to the 20-yard line.
Defensive end. He's in there right now.
He must play both ways. He must play. Say he probably plays as
it doesn't matter.
Receiver.
That's what he's being here, yeah.
Okay, wide right, we have number 1, which is Booker. It's to the right. Over to the left, I can't see that number over there. Deep back is number 21.
Oh, the number 9. He's throwing a good block there.
DeMarco Thomas on the run. DeMarco Thomas stopped in the backfield for about a 3-yard loss. Going to bring up 3rd down, I believe. The down marker I don't think is right. I think it was just 2nd. I think it's 3rd down now. 3rd down now. Now Romeo just came off the field. I believe he was in there on that last play. Going in is number 13, Stedman Bell. Going wide out to the left. Stedman Bell is in the game. He's number 13. And that's the ball game. Been nice to have a horn. Your final score, I believe that's the game.
No, they're still on the field. The referee, it's a timeout. Here. It's a timeout.
I heard somebody say that's the ball game, and I heard somebody say
no, it's timeout.
I do not like the running clock, and it would be nice. I haven't I should have brought my laptop in here. I actually have a scoreboard on my laptop, and I could have hooked it up for them. That way, they at least would have had a scoreboard and a clock, time clock. Okay, so we're not done yet. We're still not done. 2 minutes left. That was a 2-minute warning. Okay. Thank you, referee that came over here. 2 minutes left in the game. Now we have Romeo is in the game. Romeo Gilbert set next right there, blocking, and there's a pass off to number 1, Booker. And the forward possession is going to stop way back here at about the 15-yard line. That's not a fumble. He was being tackled and he's been held up. His forward progress stopped, so it's going to be, that's going to bring up, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is that going to be third down from the 15-yard line?
Second down.
No, they didn't change. They haven't changed the marker yet.
The referee's over there.
Why is the referee over here?
He's changing the mark down. Third down. You're right.
Third down, and I believe there must be another timeout.
Looks like our younger holders of the chains got bored. I was going to say too, when you buy your tour ticket to come in to the stadium, whatever's going on here, you can sit in the stands and watch it. Like, there are people just sitting here, didn't know this was a game, watching a game. It's cool.
All right, here we go. Third down. Pass across the middle and incomplete.
Oh, man.
In and out of the hands of Booker.
This would be a good time for the Sharks to intercept one.
Where's your... Ducker's pass, incomplete. Intended for Corbin Booker. Hit him right in the chest, too. It should have been caught there.
I thought so, but the Sharks were doing good defense that time.
And here we go for a field goal.
Will be another score or
Rusty,
not?
you've got the wrong number 19 listed there. That number 19 is not even playing. I haven't seen him in the game yet. This number 19 is kicking the extra point. You need this name in there. This is Simon Hill.
It's good.
And Simon Hill kicks the field goal, and it is 23-0 in favor of the Middle Tennessee Bulldogs as they lead the California Sharks right here in the
What
fourth
does Simon
quarter.
Hill do?
He is the kicker, punter.
No, Jace Glenn, number 19.
No, second page. Right over there.
Well, I had it right.
I know, but he's not even got on the field yet.
That's all right, but I'm just showing you I had it right.
The one that's of importance is the one that's actually playing.
Well,
No offense to number 19 that you wrote down. I mean,
I'm just letting you know. I just copied down what you had. Going to kick off. They should do onside
no,
kick.
they should not onside kick. It's
Yeah, just do it.
Give 23-0.
Give the boys a chance. I was just kidding, Tim. They shouldn't do it. Okay, number 7, I think, has got the ball. He's on the 35. Stopped short of the 40.
A little ahead of it there.
Number 7 for the Sharks.
Okay, we're less than 2 minutes remaining in the game. There should be very few plays left here in this game. 23-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. Once again, the Bulldogs will be playing right after this game. I think there's maybe a 30-minute in between intermission, and then they'll be taking on the Colorado Pirates. As I see the Colorado Pirates coming in down here wearing the black and gold uniforms.
One of them had a wedding today earlier.
Got married on the Star right out here at Dallas Cowboy Stadium, or AT&T Stadium, home of the Dallas Cowboys. That running back is a hoss back out there for the Sharks.
Yeah, he is a chunk.
Or is he
Low center of gravity.
Quarterback back, throwing it deep. Intercepted.
Oh! Whistle
He's
blown.
down. It's an interception.
Wow. What a great pass. And what a beautiful interception. It would have been a good pass had the...
And that's another number. We've got two numbers 23s out there. What number 20?
Fennell.
No, that's not him. The other 23.
He's a running back.
The other number 23.
Oh, Jordan
Banks.
Defense.
Jordan Banks gets the interception and out. Final score is going to be 20. Unless the Bulldogs put another score on the board here, I don't know if they'll come out and try to score on this. They might put the gas down, put the pedal down, and try to score another touchdown here. Right now, Zachary Ducker, quarterback.
We were talking to defensive coach Mike last night, Mike C., who
Sanchez Holder.
He told us there's no letting up the pedal.
And who's deep in the backfield? Is that number 2? Can you see what number he is?
Number 2.
No, I don't know if it's number 2. Can you see what number he is? It's
back by the referee.
Is he number 2 or is that number 21? That's number
20.
Probably about 6 yards on the game. It'll be 2nd down and 4 with time running here. Clock should be running out. It should be close to being time. 23-0 right here. DeMarco Thomas deep. And they're going to step back and they're going to air it out.
Go for it. He got it. Oh!
He dropped it.
Thought he had it. 14.
Dropped by number 14.
That would be Antonio Webster.
No, that's Antoine Edmondson.
Who's Antonio Webster? Yeah, this is a lineman, Mr. Webster.
Antoine Edmondson drops the pass.
He's number 14, huh? Derek Flack's number 15. Yeah.
I only have one listed. Ducker going to hand off the ball. This is Fennell. And that's the ball game, folks.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I just heard the referee say it. Your final score here, Middle Tennessee Bulldogs 23, the California Sharks 0.
Antonio Webster's 99. He was